Used made a mess, keep up at the jet. I'm about to catch, I double the bed. My money stretch from south to the west. Lawyers the best, get home with a check. He done fucked up, put some dough on his head. Can't be not done.
What's going on, y'all? It's Credit King DP, and at 26 years old, my net worth just crossed $460,000. And I didn't inherit money. You know, I worked hard for this money over the last couple years, really all my life. But today I'm going to be showing you how I got here and where we going next, man. So just to give you a rundown of, kind of how I got here, a little background. So I was raised in Michigan, had a pretty normal childhood, guys, nothing crazy. But I've always been a hustler. It runs in my family. My family is full of hustlers. In school, I was selling candy. I was selling portable chargers, etc. Always trying to get to the next level. Obviously, none of that was life-changing money. But, fast forward, like in high school, then I started doing the rapping stuff. Like I was really, into the music scene. I was taking it super serious. I was doing showcases. I've traveled, different cities to perform, etc. Like I was taking it serious, y'all. I spent all my money from high school and even in college trying to, make a career out of rapping. I thought that was my lane and how I was gonna get rich. But fast forward to, towards the end of college, which was, I'm only 26, y'all, so I just graduated college, like 5 years ago. But fast forward, like towards the end of college, coronavirus happened, that sat me down, which is honestly one of the biggest turning points in my life, guys. Once the coronavirus happened, I really sat down and said, forget the music stuff, because I looked up and I didn't have no money. I was just wasting all my money trying to become a rapper because, I thought, well, shit, this is what it takes. I got to do what it takes. But I finally got back into my hustler mentality with just pertaining to money, not, towards the music career. So, it's probably like 2022. Everybody had money during the coronavirus, and me, I'm very good with money. So I started saving everything that I was getting. I probably saved up to about maybe 20K. My credit was good as well. And that's at that point, I was just doing a lot of research. I was studying, watching YouTube interviews of like people that's successful. And that's kind of what led me into credit, because, I was just going on Instagram lives, watching a bunch of people, etc., just really studying the game of wealth, trying to, level up, because I should have been doing that, but I was focused on the music. So now we here, during the coronavirus about 2022, and I came across somebody that was successful in the credit game, and I hopped on a call with him. He gave me super legit vibes, and I was just watching him for a while, and I ended up paying him to for a mentorship. First, he got me funded, but after like 40K, I'm like, this cool. I probably got like 50 to 60K actually in total of business credit cards, and I'm like, shit, I could do this, because at that time I didn't know what I was gonna do to make money. I just knew it was time to start a business or do something. So at that time, I took that 40 to 60K. I paid them like 5,000 for a mentorship, and now I'm learning the credit game even more than what I knew at that time. So I'm learning the credit game, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to, start taking clients, start promoting. So that's, kind of what led me to start generating a lot of money, guys. The credit industry really was life changing for me, just learning it, to the travel hacking and generating income. So cool. Once I paid the mentor 5,000 out of the funding that I got, I started learning the credit game and started taking clients. Now this is where I started building my business, guys. Really the end of 2022. So it wasn't too long ago. And as I was starting, I was on my hustler vibes. I was passing out flyers at the mall. I was promoting every day on Instagram. I was texting everybody in my call log, just catching up and letting them know what I'm doing. And that led to a couple clients here and there. As you guys know, I do credit repair, meaning, we clean people's credit. If you have a collection, charge off, etc., then we'll remove it off your report. And we also do business funding. So we help entrepreneurs, people in real estate, really anybody get access to capital on the business side and personal side. So business credit cards, personal loans, etc. And we get paid 10% of that. I get paid 10% of that. So if I get someone 80K, then I make 8,000 out of it. So as you guys can imagine, you can make a lot of money doing it. So starting out with the credit business, um, yeah, when I first started out, it was really just credit repair clients. I didn't really have a lot of people that I knew with good credit or that could get funded. So I was just grinding the credit repair. My first couple months, I was probably making like 3 to 5K just doing credit repair for a couple $100. I was starting to get good results. And guys, I was doing everything. I was going to networking events. That was really the biggest game changer for me. I moved to Dallas from Michigan. Like right when I started the business, I was going to a bunch of networking events. I even flew to Miami a couple times to go to like some big networking events. And that's when I started getting the better connections, and those connections led to referrals and bigger clients, better clients, and that just led to me to start generating my income. So probably like my first year in the credit business, I did 6 figures. So we made over 100K the first year. So when I was 23, I made my first 100,000. And fast forward to here, we have 460,000. I'm 26 now. I'm about to turn 27 next month, but yeah, that's kind of what led me to this point, guys. Doing credit repair and business funding. I also big in the travel industry too. If you guys see me or know me, I'm always traveling. So I help people like travel for free, using credit card points and hotel passes, stuff like that. So that's what I do as well. But yeah, guys, that's kind of how I built my business. I paid for a mentorship, just really being online and studying, the people that are doing well, and I ended up finding, a good person to learn from, and that led to me paying for other mentorships, etc. As I grew. But guys, I just really got big in the credit space, like really diving in, connecting with all the top people in the credit space, doing mentorships, groups, and going to a lot of networking event, guys. So that's kind of where we're at now. So now I'm gonna show you guys where my net worth is, and like a quick little breakdown. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Let's get it. Um, cool. So as of today, 460,000, guys. I'm super blessed. All glory to God. Definitely took a lot of work, but we here, man, and we gonna keep growing. And it's my goal to get to a million plus and be a multi-millionaire before I'm 30. So let's get it. But cool, here's a breakdown, and I'm not saying this is financial advice or how you should structure your portfolio. This is just where I'm at. I'm bringing y'all on my journey. So as of today, we got 290,000 in cash. Really just keeping this a big amount of cash for like when stocks crash or if Bitcoin goes lower, then I'm gonna dump a lot more money in. But I'm just cash heavy right now, and I'm gonna explain another reason why I'm cash heavy right now. But I just started investing into like ETFs and stuff. So I got 35K in my Robinhood right now. And I just been investing a couple thousand a month, because I mean, the stocks have been at like all-time highs recently. Like they've been pretty high. So, I don't want to dump too much in, if it's about to crash, possibly. But cool. So I'm big on crypto. If you guys haven't been following me, I've been in the crypto space for a long time now, and I took a lot of losses, but now I'm playing it a lot more safe. And now we here, man. Um, but cool. So we got I got over a one full Bitcoin. So most of this 85K is in Bitcoin, and we got Ethereum as well. I only got like 15K in Ethereum, and the rest is in Bitcoin, and I'm really stacking a lot right now. And then Opal, I got 50K in that. So Opal is like a small altcoin. I actually know the founder, so I'm big on that coin. They're doing great things, and I'm super early in on it. Who knows? I might make $1 million off this coin. So as you guys know, I'm big in crypto. Definitely took a lot of losses, but now we playing it a lot more safe. But this started off as 15K, and now it's 50K. I took a little profit, but yeah, we riding this thing out. They just went public, and it's pretty much like a privacy exchange where you can trade crypto stocks and stuff, and the house can't see what you're trading, or nobody else can follow your trades, so nobody can like mess with you or anything, or like know your wallet pretty much. So they're super big, and They're good people. I know the founder there, so that's kind of why I have that much capital sitting in small altcoin right now. But I got a great feeling they're going to be huge. So shout out to Opal. Let's keep winning, baby. So this is pretty much my net worth as of today, guys. Like I said, my main goal is to get to a multi-millionaire by 30. But I think I'm gonna hit a million when I'm 28. I mean, who knows? I'm about to be 27. Right now I'm making like 30 to 50K a month. I definitely had some months bigger than that. My biggest month was probably like 80K. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with it. I'm gonna go ahead and go back. Damn. But cool, yeah. Like I said, that's where we at with it, man. And what I'm doing now, or well, first of all, I'm gonna go over my mistakes, so y'all just know, because I could have been a millionaire by now, but I definitely made some mistakes on the journey, but that's just learning lessons. So one of my biggest lessons was going too deep into altcoins, guys. I probably had like probably 70% of my net worth in altcoins, like in 2024, and I lost a lot of money. I probably lost like 150K messing around with like smaller altcoins. And that's just a learning lesson. Now I know it's not good to gamble your money like that, especially on stuff like you not the most knowledgeable in. I mean, I was pretty knowledgeable in it, but you can't really predict with these altcoins. They just companies that come out. So I lost easily six figures in crypto the last cycle. So now I'm just Bitcoin only. Really, I kept my little Ethereum. But I'm just Bitcoin only now moving forward, and my Opal, because I actually know the founder and they're good people. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with it, guys. Like I said, altcoins is one of my biggest losses. Another thing, I would say the Corvette was a good investment, but I probably spent I got it zero down, but I've had it over a year, and I was spending 1,800 a month on the Corvette. So I've easily spent probably 30K, 25, 30K on the Corvette. I would say it wasn't as much worth it. I didn't get that many connections. I thought, if I pull up to the gas station, I'm gonna just make a bunch of connections and stuff like that. It was cool for marketing, but I would say I didn't really make a return on my investment, but I earned it. It was cool. It was a learning lesson. So I wouldn't say it was a mistake to get the car. I would suggest getting like a supercar if financially stable and grinding. Definitely elevated my mind and stuff like that. But besides that, other mistakes was really just not getting started early enough. Really putting my financial stuff to the side and trying to make it in rapping, because guys, money is so important. You need it to eat, for the clothes on your back, to sleep, have a place to sleep at. So, my goal is just to be as far away from being broke as possible, guys. So, like I said, I'm taking y'all on my journey, man. So what's next for me right now? I got a spot in Dallas, so I go back to Dallas just to, clear my head and do networking events out there. But I also live in Mazatlan, Mexico. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm learning Spanish, guys, just to build up that skill set. That's just one of my goals right now. But I'm doing the YouTube thing, so I'm about to blow that out the water. And right now I'm building out my school group, so that's coming soon, where I'm literally going to be teaching people from A to Z about credit, and for those that want to start a credit business as well. So that way, if you want to do funding yourself, you want to clean credit yourself or clean your own, you can do it without paying anybody. You got the sauce. So, 2 years later, if you need that skill again, once you got the skill, you got it forever. So that's what I'm doing now, guys. I'm super excited building out this school group, and we just keeping the credit business growing. We building more affiliates. I don't run any ads on my company, guys. I just do good business, and people refer a lot of people. I go to networking events, and I built a huge organic affiliate system where a lot of people send me clients and they get paid out. So I'm just growing that, getting more people funding, get it better at my skill set, and that's where we at with it, guys. So I got a lot of stuff coming. Stay tuned. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting nothing. Also, yeah, I'm gonna keep investing as well. Like I said, I'm investing in stocks every week or every month. Bitcoin, I'm buying that every couple of days, just DCN. If it goes lower, then I'm gonna throw a big chunk of my cash in. But yeah, that's where we at with it, baby. And just keep traveling and creating new memories and going crazy with the content. So that's where I'm at, guys. That's how I got here. like I said, I literally started from nothing. Like 2021, I probably had $5,000 to my name, and now we have $460,000 net worth. So I'm super proud of myself, man. But the reason why I'm here today is because it's never enough. I feel like if I stop today, I could be broke within a year. So that's why we still hustling. That's why we going harder. But I'm definitely proud of myself. It's a good place to be at 26. A great accomplishment. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. So if you guys wanna, follow me on my journey, make sure y'all subscribe. I'm doing a road to $1 million where I'm gonna document my journey, going from where I'm at now to $1 million. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on my income, where I'm at every month, etc. And let's touch this $1 million, and from there we going up, man. So stay tuned and follow me on Instagram, all socials at Credit King DP. Also on YouTube, make sure y'all subscribe because I'm gonna have videos coming. If not every week, every other week. When I do something, man, we locking in. I said I was gonna do the YouTube for a while, but as y'all can see, we being consistent with it. So let's go. We have $460,000 now, but we're about to touch a 500,000. That's really been my goal for a while, and now next $1 million. So stay tuned for the next episode of Road to $1 million, and I'll catch y'all next time. Let's go.